My favorite part is getting to meet students. There's so many interesting characters that you're going to meet over the course of this job, and just the really deep and awesome relationships that you're going to form with them, that's what keeps me coming back every single time.
The best thing about being a residence assistant at the University of Guelph, I'd have to say, would be the students. I mean, you get to meet so many different kinds of people from so many different walks of life, and just building relationships with so many different people who've gone through so many different experiences, learning so many different things about people and just where they've been and what they've done. Amazing. You won't find an experience anywhere else like this.
Being on Residence Life staff has led me to a lot of positive experiences, so I really enjoy building relationships with my team and my students, and also seeing the impact that I have on their lives. So for example, if they're having a rough day, even just giving them a hug or talking to them about their day, or if they're having a problem, helping with them with that, it really does impact their university experience and their life in general. So that's my favorite part.
One thing I really love about working for Res Life is getting to know all these fantastic people. Whether it's students in their first year or staff members, it's always just a new influx of these really fantastic individuals and really unique people. And you get to know them on a really personal level because you spend so much time with them throughout the year.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Some of the things that I actually got involved with were like the Nerf Club. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I joined the Nerf Club, and it's a great stress reliever, and I was still able to have time for that, still able to have time to socialize with friends. Yeah, and it just takes a little bit of practice, but there's lots of support out there.
I know being on RLS can be a time commitment, but the team and just training in general do a really good job at helping us organize ourselves and develop the skills necessary to be able to balance social lives, work, academics, and any other extracurriculars you might want to do. Just through the training that I've received, I've been able to balance intramurals. I've been able to find the time to study. My study habits have totally gotten better. And along with that, I've done all the aspects of the job that are required. I get to see my students all the time, and there's always programming going on, and I always have time to do the things I need to do.
Balancing the time commitment of residence life with school and extracurriculars, I think it's definitely a challenge, but it's a challenge worth taking on. You really learn how to be organized, and you learn how to stay organized. On my first year of staff, I had a second job where I also worked at the arena here on campus. And I have plenty of friends who also volunteer at health clinics, diabetes clinics, or they do so many lab hours for the anatomy. And you can definitely do both.
So being a Residence Life staff member is a huge time commitment. For me, definitely at the start, it was a little bit of a challenge, but there's a lot of people you can talk to, like your manager, your team, even like your students if you want to, also your friends outside of Residence Life staff. So there are a lot of supports for you to talk to. If you do want to get involved in other things like different clubs, sports, intramurals, study groups, going to the gym, there are ways that you can balance that, and you just build your time around it. So it can be done, but it is a really great experience, and it's really great to build into your schedule if you can.
Do you want to be a part of the team?
You can find more information, and you can apply at reslife.uoguelph.ca.
If you live in residence, you can ask your RA for more information.